Hola, estudiantes. Hey, Valeria. What's up, Robert? Hey, Natalie. Hey, so I decided to do something different today. Normally, I would go on Instagram, and normally I would send out messages. Hey, I'm about to start my live. Make sure you jump on at 12. But I didn't do that today. Right? What's up, Cesar? Miss Lino, what's up? Um, uh, Poop. Who is it? I forgot who is this. Whoever the username is, Poop. Type in your name. I forgot who you are. What's up, Valeria? Hey, Angel. Hola, Juana. Yes, sir. Juana, I haven't forgot about you. I'm gonna send you your book, okay? Oh, Poop, are you Tarek? Oh, your name is different on Instagram. Okay. All right. So yeah, the reason why I didn't send out the reminder on Instagram is because I'm trying to teach you. In life, people not gonna remind you to do things that you have to do. All right. So in my goal of teaching you, I need to teach you how to think. Because if you know, well, every day at 12 he get on live, then I shouldn't have to go in your Instagram inbox and keep reminding you, hey, come on live at 12. I might have to do that a couple of times, but after that, you should do it on your own. All right. So that's why I wanted to today I was like, nah, I'm not gonna send them no reminder. I want to see who gonna come to class. All right. So I know that you have heard that you're not going back to school. All right. So I want you to type in how you feel. Right. Uh, you can type in how you feel about it. If you're mad, then you can type in I'm mad, or you can send me a mad emoji. If you happy, then you can type in I'm happy and send a happy emoji. But I really want to know how y'all feel. And then after you type in yours, I'm gonna let you know how I feel. And then we can do the lesson. Okay? Natalie says she feels bad. Valeria says she want to go back to school. All right. Cesar like, Angel says I want to go back. All right. Nah, I mean, I understand. Like, I really do. And you didn't even know about it, Thomas? Yeah, unfortunately, man, we not going back to school this year, bro. They changed it, bro. And Warner excited. She talking about Warner's excited. All right. Um, I got mixed feelings about it. Like, I'm happy that you guys are not being exposed to the coronavirus because it's still out there. But I miss y'all, bro. And it's only so much talking to you through the screen that I can do. You know what I'm saying? Talking to the screen is cool, but I'd rather be in person and laugh and joke with you and teach you math like that. Like I'd rather be like that. Um, so I want to tell y'all, man, be encouraged. Everybody going through this, bro. Um, I know y'all been at home for weeks now. I've been at home for weeks. The most exciting part of my day is when I get up and go to Walmart. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to be encouraged, man. And I don't want it to get you down. Hey, darling, I don't want it to get you down. So I wanted to check in with y'all first, man, to see how y'all feel about having being the end of the year, man. Also, I'm trying to be creative. I'm trying to find a good way to we're gonna think about graduation because HISD, the school district, hasn't told us what to do about graduations yet. I hear them say, "Oh, we're gonna do it in July. Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that." But I don't know. But what I think is I might do something with y'all online. Like we might have our own online graduation where I call y'all name out and we dance and we turn up. Or if y'all know how to use Zoom, then we can use Zoom so everybody can see everybody pictures, and then we have our own little online fun, man. Um, Natalie, you say, Mr. T, I'm an outside person and I'm stressed because I'm inside. Hey, guess what? My son Austin is just like that, bro. He does not like being in the house, bro. And he go crazy. Like he like, man, I got to get out of this house, bro. I gotta go somewhere. Right? So I just wanted to check in with y'all, man. See how y'all feeling, man. Let y'all know I'm with you. The pain you feeling, the frustration and all that, I'm right there with you, bro. But I also want you to realize that in life, bro, the coronavirus, this just might be the biggest thing that have ever hit your life so far. It ain't gonna be the only thing that hit your life. You're gonna have some other things in your life that is gonna be like, damn, it took me off track. That's not what I'm used to. Right? It might be a kid. You might have a kid. You're like, oh man, I'm used to being by myself, man. I gotta take care of this baby now. Or I gotta do this or I gotta do that. Bro, life gonna come at you, bro. So y'all gotta learn, we gotta learn how to adapt. So I'm gonna tell you the first thing you need to do is stay positive. Always stay positive. Don't spend too much time talking about, damn, bro. Oh man. Uh. You can do that a little bit, but don't spend more than about 5 or 10 minutes doing that, bro. Cause that's not gonna change nothing. So number one, always be positive. All right. Number two, think. While you're in the midst of that situation, after you get all that little frustration out with number one, after you learn how to stay positive, now you got to start thinking, all right, how am I going to make the best out of this situation? Right? I'm going to use my mind. Since I can't change the coronavirus, since I can't change this, since I'm having a baby anyway, since I'm doing this, since I got fired, since this, whatever happens to you, when it happens to you, now how can I make the situation better? You got to think. All right. So I just want to get that to you, man. Stay positive and always think how to make it better. All right. But yeah, I miss going to school too. I really do. I miss y'all. I mean, I miss my teacher friends. I ain't seen none of them either. Um, Everybody, man. I was cool with everybody, man. Some of the teachers I'm not gonna see again because they gonna go to a different school year next year. I ain't gonna never see them again. So I'm like, man, bro. But that's life, bro. We gotta learn how to adapt. You know what I'm saying? If life swing at you, you better learn how to bob and weave. You know what I'm saying? You better learn how to weave, cause life gonna be swinging at you, bro. All right. So I just wanted to tell y'all that, man. I love y'all. Stay encouraged, okay? Whatever your situation is, Natalie. If you got to stay in the house, Natalie, then learn how to do things around the house, right? So where you won't be sitting down, laying down all the time, right? Are you still going to Lewis? Yeah, right now I'm still gonna be at Lewis. Um, I could go work at another school, but I don't want to. Lewis is good to me, all right? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna make my live streams better. Like I'm gonna just work on since I can't change it, I might as well get better at YouTube. All right. But anyway, if you're ready to get into the problem, give me a thumbs up. All right, cool. Natalie ready, Cesar ready, Juana ready, yourselves ready. All right, cool. Make sure y'all hit the like button on this stream too. because YouTube sent me some emails about my likes. So make sure y'all hit the like button. All right. All right. For those of y'all that didn't see the top of the chat, if you look at the top of the chat, it says we're doing page 68 today. All right. So that's what we're doing. Page 68, number 2. All right. Page 68, number 2. Hola, Andrea. All right. 5.3K. 5.3K is just adding and subtracting fractions and decimals, right? But this problem is actually fractions, okay? So this is number 2 on page 68. It says Zach lives 5.5 miles away from work. After biking 2 1/3 miles, how many more miles must he still bike to reach his workplace? All right. So you got Zach. That boy got a bike, right? That boy ain't got no car, man. He broke, but he got a bike right now though. He on this little 10 speed, right? You say he lives 5.5 miles away from work. So that boy got a bike 5.5 miles to work, right? Natalie, it's okay. If you already did page 68, that's fine. Make sure you did it right. All right. So he has to go 5.5 miles to get to work. Right? But after biking 2 1/3 miles, how many more miles must he still bike to reach his workplace? So he hasn't reached the 5.5 miles. He ain't at work yet, bro. He might have stopped somewhere at 2 1/3 miles, but he not there yet. So he only did a part of it. He only did 2 1/3. He only did a part of the journey. So the question is, how many more miles does he still have to bike to reach workplace? So what's the other part of the bike ride that he got to make, right? So you know this is subtraction because I gave you the total to get to work. Then you can take off some of the part because he didn't already bike 2 1/3 miles. Now I'm asking you, what's the other part that's left? So that's the basics of subtraction, right? Total minus one part equals the other part. All right. Now, if I am subtracting, then and I look at my answer choices, it also means that A is wrong and B is wrong. Why? Because my total to get to work is 5.5, and I already did part of it. And I want to know what's the other part, bro. These and these are obviously wrong because they are adding. These are wrong operation snipers, right? Now, if you look at your answer choices, 5.5 plus 2 1/3, that's 7 2/5. So this is just adding without changing no common denominators. B is wrong, right? A is wrong. A found the common denominator, which is 6. 2, 4, 6, 3, 6. A has the common denominator, but it's still the wrong operation sniper. All right? This is the wrong operation sniper in A. B is not only the wrong operation sniper, but it added without finding a common denominator. So that's also wrong, right? So now I'm left with C or D because they are getting smaller. Now, what I don't want you to do, I don't want you to subtract the whole numbers first and say 5 minus 2 is 3. They got to be part of the answer. No, because you don't know. You might have to borrow from the fraction part, right? So 5 1/2, 5 and minus 2 1/3, they're not the same denominator. But if you look at your answer choices, I know my answer choices. I know the common denominator is not fifths, bro, because Mr. T trained my mind already to say, bro, all they did was this and this together. They didn't find a common denominator. A common denominator would be skip counting, right? 3, 6, 2, 4, 6. So the common denominator is 6, bro. So you skip count my numerators, 1, 2, 3. So now that's 5 and 3, 6. And this is 3 plus 3 is 6. So 1 plus 1 is 2. That's 2 and 2, 6. So minus 2 and 2, 6. Now I can get to the answer. 3, 6 minus 2, 6 is 1, 6. And 5 minus 2 is 3. Which means the answer is D. All right. Now, I really didn't have to do any work on this. I just decided to do it because we was live streaming. But if you use your mind, you realize, okay, first I'm supposed to be subtracting. That gets rid of A and B. Then I got to find a conclusion of halves and thirds. It ain't fifths because you can't skip counter or you can't multiply up to get fifths. The answer had to be D if you analyze your answer choices first. All right? If you have any questions about this I do problem, then you can type in your question. If you don't have any questions, you can give me the little circle emoji with the line going through it. That means no questions. All right? Go ahead and type it in. All right, we good. So I'm going to go ahead and change my anchor chart. All right. Now I'm going to type in the we do. The we do is page 68, number 3. All right? So I did you a favor. I did the 2 problems on the page with the fractions because I know how y'all feel about them fractions. Right? All right. If you're ready to go, give me a thumbs up, and we can do number 3 real quick. All right. So here's the problem. Now we have Thomas, right? Number 3 says Thomas ran 4 3/4 miles on Monday and 3 3/4 miles on Tuesday. How many more miles did Thomas run? I'm sorry, how many miles did Thomas run altogether? Right? So on Monday, Thomas ran 4 3/4, and on Tuesday, Thomas ran 3 3/4. And it wants to know how many miles did it run altogether, right? Now, some of y'all say, oh, Mr. Tram, altogether means add. And this, yeah, but I don't want you to get used to those keywords. I prefer understanding. I prefer that you understand that this question is asking you to combine Thomas uh, Monday's performance and Tuesday's performance. All right, when it comes to running. So because it's asking you to combine them, that's why it's adding. It's not due to the word all together. All right. So now they did you a favor. They're already the common denominator. I know the answer has to have fourths, right? Unless you reduce it, right? But what I do know is 3/4 plus 3/4 is 6/4, right? Again, I'm sorry, you should be adding. 3/4 plus 3/4 is 6/4. All right. And 4 plus 3 is 7. What that tells me right then and there is that C and D are wrong because they have a whole number 7. Based on 6/4, I know I need another whole number. So that means it's 8 and something else because 6/4 is bigger than 4/4, which is another whole. And because you have 6/4, you have another hole in the answer. So it's not 7 holes, it's 8 holes and something else, right? So I can get rid of C and D because they have 7 holes. This has another hole inside, which makes it 8, right? So if I take this other hole out, 6/4 is equal to 4/4, which is 1 hole, plus 2/4. So what that'll tell you is this other hole makes it 8, and then this 2/4 needs to go on the side of that 8. So the answer is 8 and 2/4. Now you saying, Mr. T, I don't see 8 and 2/4. I'm gonna say, yes, you do. You do see 8 and 2/4 because 8 and 1/2 can be skip counted up. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 plus 2 is 4. 8 and 1/2 is the same thing as 8 and 2/4, right? So the answer, as y'all already said, the answer is B. All right. Any questions about the we do problem number 3? You can type it in. If you don't have any questions about the we do problem, then put the circle with the line going through it. That means no questions. All right. Your independent practice is page 68. And you the rest of the page. Independent practice, page 68, rest of the page. So I already did number 2. I already did number 3. So all you have to do is 1, 4, and 5. All right. Is that A. Marie who asked me, how am I? You said, how are you? A. Marie, was that you? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm good, A. Marie. Actually, so you guys will know, I just did another live stream with my friend Corey, and we were talking about money. And he's gonna post it on his page. He has a big YouTube page already. So he wanted me to do a live stream with him one-on-one, and we did like a a conversation so you can see both of us on the stream. You can see him and you can see me on it. And even though we're not in the same place, but it's about money. And guess what, kids? Guess what he wanted to talk to me about? Rich Dad Poor Dad, right? So he he called my phone. We had like a Zoom conference or whatever, and we discussed the book. But we talked about how you can use it if you're growing up poor, if you're growing up in bad neighborhoods. So what happens is whenever he posts the conversation that we had, whenever he posted on his page, I'm gonna put it on my page. All right. Oh yeah, Natalie, you saw my son reading the book. Yeah, I was putting Austin on the book. He was looking through it. He was turning the pages and flipping it because he saw me reading it. So and everything I do, he want to do. So I was reading it because I was getting ready for the podcast with my friend that I just did, and he was like, "He give me the book." Right? He took the book. He was like, so I grabbed my phone and I took a picture of him, and he was holding the book like this. He was like. And the picture came out good because it makes it seem like he was finna read the book. All right. But that's good. See, everything is about how you train your mind to be. Right. So that's why I want you to train your mind. Right. Now, here's what I want you to think about. A lot of people lost their jobs in the coronavirus, right? Because they can't go to work right now. Everything closed, right? So while you're at home, ask yourself this: if I were my parents, if I was an adult and I lost my job, what would be my backup plan to help feed my kids? Right? See, you guys got it easy because you're the kids right now and you're being taken care of, right? But what happens on the next pandemic? By the time we have another pandemic, you might be the adult and you might have kids. So you need to ask yourself, what would I do if I had kids and I have to feed them in this time, but right now I lost my job? See, that's why I want you to learn financial literacy, because you'll get ideas, you'll get creative, you'll get ways to make money, and you won't never have to be tied to, oh man, if I don't work this job, I'm gonna be poor. Right? So you gotta actually open your open your mind up and learn new stuff. Right? So there's 6 chapters of this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. So me and my friend Corey, we're gonna do a different video for all 6 lessons. We just did chapter 1, the chapter that y'all read, "The Rich Don't Work for Money," when Robert and his friend was making the little wooden nickels and all that. We just did chapter 1. So I'm gonna post it on my page so y'all can go back and look at it. All right. Natalie, what are you talking about? You said you need to pay like 300, but I forgot the name. What are you talking about? All right. While we waiting on Natalie, I'm gonna give everybody else some blessings. All right. Look at number 1. All right. Number 1. Chelsea bought 6.094 pounds of apples, 3.29 pounds of oranges, 4.078 pounds of bananas. How many pounds of fruit did Chelsea buy in all? All right. Well, you know what to do with that, right? If I want to know it's in all, you should be adding those decimals. Good. You can go ahead and get rid of A, because 6 pounds plus 4 pounds is already 10 pounds. And then you got another 3 pounds. So you know A is too small. You can get rid of that. Right? So y'all can just keep going from there. All right. Now, we did number 2. That was the I do problem. If you didn't miss, if you missed the beginning of it, you can rewind this video, and we did number 2, so you can look at it for that. Number 3 was the we do problem with Thomas riding his bike. The answer is B. If you're joining in late, that's number 3. Number 4, Larry and his brother are making a rope ladder for their treehouse. Larry has 196 feet of rope. He cuts 28 feet of rope. He cuts 28 feet from the rope and gives that piece to his brother. How many feet of rope does Larry have left? Well, if he had a total rope and he cut off a piece and gave it to his brother, and I want to know what's left, you're subtracting, right? Which means that D is wrong because D is bigger. All right. D is wrong for number 4 because you're supposed to be subtracting. It's actually bigger than the total you had. No, that's wrong. All right. And number 5, if he has 15,592 in his savings account and he want to buy a car that costs 14,993, how much money will he have left after he buy the car? That's simple subtraction. If you look at all the answer choices, all of them are less than the numbers in the problem. So you know it's subtraction, right? So you should be good. Like Valeria says she already did her homework. Good. Go ahead and send it to me, man. We're going to keep it real simple. All right. Now, Natalie, you said the name like you don't need to work, but you're still getting money. Natalie, that's called assets. Assets are like when I buy stock in Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola send me money. Every 3 months they send me some money. It's because I own part of the stock. That's an asset. I don't got to do no work. All I had to do was buy the stock. That's called an asset, Natalie. That's what you're talking about. All right? But good. If you watch my videos that I'm doing with my friend Corey, you'll learn more and more about Rich Dad Poor Dad. I know we didn't get a chance to finish the book, but that's a great thing because now you get to see the videos because you don't have the book. Now you get to see us talk about what happened in each chapter. So all you gotta do is watch our videos and you'll be straight. All right. Any other questions from Mr. T? You can type them in. If not, you can put the emoji with the circle. All right. And the line going through it. There go A. Marie with that little X out. That's the Wakanda X. You got the Wakanda X from Black Panther. Thank you, Valeria. You sent your homework in Instagram. All right. So, mwah. Thank you. All right. To everybody that I love that's on this live stream. Well, mwah. Mr. T, love y'all. All right. Anyway, I'm in a good mood today, man. I just feel real good. I want y'all to stay positive, okay? Don't sit around the house. Don't lay around all day. My wife's a nurse. She says the people at the hospital, if they want you to get up and start walking around. They even say that at the hospital. Get up and start walking around, keeping yourself moving. Like you could actually feel bad if you lay down all day, right? So my wife say they say that at the hospital. So I'm gonna say that to you. Don't stay in the house. Don't lay down and just lay down and be on your phone all day. It's gonna feel like forever. This quarantine stuff gonna feel like forever. All right. So I want y'all to get up when you're bored. What I want you to do is I want you to find something new that you want to learn about, and I want you to start studying about that and watch how good you get in that by just studying it every day. All right. And Natalie, take your time. Natalie, go outside. I ain't say you have to go nowhere down the street, but step outside because a lot of times if y'all stay in that house all day, it's gonna feel like a prison. You're gonna feel like you in prison, bro. So sometimes you just step outside, just stretch, go outside and stretch. I ain't saying you got to go far, but get out. Don't go nowhere, but just get out the house so you won't feel like you're in prison, right? Because when prisoners act bad, they put them in solitary confinement, meaning you can't come out, and that's their punishment. And it works really good because it's a good punishment because we're not designed to stay in the house all the time, right? So A. Marie says she draws, right? So y'all need to, what you need to do is you need to find something else because you can't come to school right now. It is what it is. So find something else. Natalie, if your mom walk out the door, she won't let you stand on the porch or nothing. If she won't let you stand on the porch, then raise up the window and stick your head out the window and be like, "Hello, world." Right? You got to do something, kids. My point is, I don't want y'all to go crazy in the house, bro. All right. If you have books at home, this would be a great time to read those books. Yeah, because reading takes your mind away from where you are and it puts your mind into a whole new place. This would be a great time to read them books. If you go on Amazon, if you download Kindle, they'll give you some free books on your ebooks. So I know y'all got y'all phone. Just download free ebooks, bro. It's all kind of free books you can read. All right. Or what you can do, get you a coloring book, bro. Cause my wife, she got an adult coloring book. It got all them little patterns and stuff in there, and she got her some nice markers, and she just sit down and color, bro. And she said it's relaxing, it's peaceful. So what I'm saying, you got to find you something to take your mind off this quarantine and this coronavirus, bro. Cause you're gonna go crazy, bro. That's just my advice. All right. Thomas, I didn't download KindMaster, I downloaded vMix. Because I had a dude that knows vMix, he's teaching me how to work it. But I am gonna still download KindMaster. All right. Anyway, I love y'all, man. And oh, Anne Marie said she just got this new book. All right, The Night They Disappeared. Good. Read that book. Let your mind enjoy something else. All right. But I love y'all. If you have any questions, you can hit me on Instagram or you can email me. I'll see you tomorrow at 12. I'm not gonna send out no alerts because at this point you gotta learn how to handle your own responsibilities. All right. This is Ms. T. Love y'all. Mwah. Peace.